squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Gators will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Myers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wildcats offense will go on the attack first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Florida's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying it.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 20. The gun, the inside give. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Johnson wants to throw it. And the pass rush, he is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Got his man quickly. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He gets a block. Touchdown, Florida! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They're working that left side. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense is still in identity mode.
Johnson looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Off play action on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
To the air on second down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Split backs here. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Dozier. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Gators will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football.
Turning it on! Still on his feet. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Creates a little room. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I love the awareness by the DB. Great job, man. It's in your own end zone. You see the ball, you break on it. I'm not trying to catch that thing. I'm trying to swat it down. Make sure I don't give up the touchdown. Nice awareness by the DB.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. So close to cashing it in for this op. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to...
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes! A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quick...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country. After the quarterback, they have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Gators are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The screen, and watch out. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense in hurry-up mode. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Stokes. Gashing the D on the right. And he cruises his way to the house. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on 1st down. The screen, he's got wheels. There he goes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On the option. Now the pitch. And they'll just play it safe with the run. Right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
Crosses the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Gators in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Dozier. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so This coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
It's complete to the right. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your...
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great.
Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Johnson wants to throw it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed great, and they're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Look out, he's got room to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. It's complete on the right side. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Gators come to the line needing just inches for the first down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Dozier. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to...
Unleashes one deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He might want another play. Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Gets the back moving. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes the easy completion. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the draw. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Off play action. Snagged out of the air. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. On fourth down, looking to pass. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. Ball's in the deep ball. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! Offense in a split backfield. From the gun, the running back has it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Kendricks. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Kentucky! They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The give and tick, 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 tick.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
On the ground, it's Dozier. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Caught near the sticks. It's Connors. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down converted.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Florida! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Johnson looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Kentucky going quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Kendricks. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Takes it from the gun on third down. Rushes on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to...
He'll take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on third and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page.
Going for it all. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Kendricks. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out